What is going on, guys? Grave here today. Let's talk about some changes to the PlayStation inside of Update 46's patch notes that I completely skipped over, and this is involving the PS5 Pro. I purchased a PS5 Pro myself probably 3 or 4 months ago, have really been enjoying it. There's been a lot of new games out there that are doing upgrades and enhancements for the Pro itself, and I was really not expecting ZOS to do upgrades for the PS5 Pro for ESO, and I completely missed this the other day in the patch notes, and it does answer one question that I did have in my video I made a few days ago talking about the bugs and issues with Update 46. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. First of all, they talked about how ESO is now PS5 Pro enhanced, taking full advantage of capabilities of the PS5 Pro hardware with variable rate shading and other optimizations. You will no longer see the options for performance or fidelity within the game settings, but instead play with the advantages of both to get the best visual quality at 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. This feature, of course, is exclusive to the PS5 Pro console. Now, the game did look better to me. I thought maybe it was just the new zone, because the new zone is absolutely amazing looking. But I had started to notice that a lot of the other zones were looking really good too. And I was thinking, well, maybe they just made some changes to the graphics, because I had seen some PC players were saying that their graphics looked better. I was like, well, maybe they just made some tweaks to new gen consoles. I did not realize that the PS5 Pro was getting an enhanced version of the Elder Scrolls Online. And this was something, like I said, that I completely missed in the patch notes. I was going over everything else, kind of comparing them to the PC patch notes when it comes to all the other stuff we were getting in game, and I just missed this section. So that did answer the question that I had the other day when I was talking about the different bugs and stuff that came with Update 46. I thought this was a bug that I was having, because once I went into my graphic settings, there was no more fidelity or performance mode there. And I thought, well, maybe this is just an issue. The strange thing is, I did use my wife's PS5. She has the base PS5. It still does not show up on it, so it may be a bug that it's not showing on the old PS5 right now. Something went on with that there. But I do understand now why I'm not seeing this option on the PS5 Pro, because it's been gotten rid of. Because now you're getting that fidelity and performance mode all in one without having to select back and forth between it. Which before, it was not a hard thing to do. I would use fidelity mode if I was going to take screenshots or do something for a thumbnail, anything like that. But now, not even having to go in and change between performance and fidelity is really nice. But overall, the game looks absolutely stunning on the PS5 Pro. And I really was surprised to see the enhanced PS5 Pro version of the Elder Scrolls Online, considering there's not a lot of brand new games right now that even have that. There's only just a handful. So this is a really nice thing. Or a really nice surprise, and I really do like the looks and the way the game plays and feels. I know a lot of people's questions would be, does it still play as good as it would in performance mode? And I haven't had any issues yet. So you're getting the look of the really good 4K resolution, those different shadings and textures and things like that, but also still getting that consistent 60 FPS. So that's really, really nice, and I'm glad that they did that. I'm really glad they did that. And if you're, kind of on the edge about getting a Pro or, anything like that, I always tell everyone it's nothing that you have to have. It's just something in case you do want it. I understand if you do or you don't. But at the same time, if you know you're about to get one and you're a fan of ESO, you're definitely going to be surprised at how much it's changed the look of the game compared to just the base PS5 version. Leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. Like I said, it was just a surprise because I completely just skipped over this when looking through all the patch notes. But this was definitely a really good surprise as well. Of course, leave me a comment, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.